When I was a boy, my dad would take my brother and I out hunting at night, and sometimes, seems like a lot of times, the dogs would get too far away, or they'd chase something, or they'd go to the wrong farmer's field. And my dad would tell us to either stay put, or if it was late, he would tell us to start walking towards the car and that he'd meet us there. Well, a lot of times it was us walking towards the car, and he would take the lights with him. He would have a light on his hat, and then he would have the other stronger flashlights, but he would take them with him because he needed them to help with the dogs. We didn't need them to get to the car, in his opinion. Well, we'd start out walking, and it would seem like for hundreds and hundreds of miles, and it probably wasn't even a mile. Shortly into our journey back to the car, we would invariably hear some creaks and some cracks and some sounds in the woods, and our worry would turn to panic, and in the back of our heads, we knew that it was a monster or a wolf or a bear coming to eat us. And we'd keep walking, maybe a little faster, or maybe get too scared and run. But as soon as we would top this little rise, because usually we're down in a ditch and a gully or whatever, and then we'd get to the top of this little rise, and in Illinois, very flat, or we'd see through the trees, we'd get a glimpse through the trees, there would be a light. And in the dark, in that flat farm country of Illinois, seeing a light meant that it was a house or at least a barn, and it meant that we weren't lost and that monsters were not going to eat us, even if that light was miles upon miles away, because you could see those lights seemingly forever. But the point is that in the darkness and the cold, through the fear and the worry, and maybe even the panic, that little light, that light gave us hope, because we knew in that light there was safety. In that light, we knew that there was warmth. In that light, we knew that there was help. And so we had hope. And according to the media today, our world is in a lot of darkness. They paint a pretty dark picture of what's going on around us. And you may be experiencing darkness in your life. And it seems that that darkness is closing in. And that everywhere you turn, your life seems to be getting darker and darker. And it may seem that darkness at this point of time is winning. But John tells us that Jesus is the light of the world, and in him there is life. Life is in Jesus, and Jesus gives that life and that light to everyone. So it may be that you're looking in the wrong direction. Maybe you're looking into the world to find that light and that hope. Or maybe the obstacles and the mess and the junk are just in the way, and you need to clear some of that out. Or really just look to Jesus. See his light. See his hope. Because against Jesus and his light, darkness and evil cannot win. Grace and peace to you. God bless you. Have a great week.